Hi, glad you could make it. Any TSMC customers here? Are you familiar with TSMC, Taiwan Semiconductor? And I'm going to talk about 4 growth areas in which we are putting together IP and our processes to enable some high growth areas. We're all aware of mobile being a very high growth area. High performance computing with all the clouds being put in place and the huge data centers is a growth area. Automotive. This is my personal favorite. Having just rear-ended someone a few weeks ago, I'm really looking forward to all the advances in automotive. And of course, IoT, the Internet of Things. So here we're going to have a comparison of what these product areas look like in 2015 versus 2020. In 2015, as you see, the smartphones, they were using 4G, 802.11ab, entertainment, 2K video. The cameras had 20 megapixels, and you had one day battery life and 7.9 millimeter thickness. Moving forward to 2020, we're going to have 5G. We're changing the Wi-Fi. The intelligence is going to be much more intelligent. You're going to have your personal assistants. Sometimes it's a little more knowledgeable than you want it to be. Entertainment, everything is changing there. The dual cameras, high definition, security, fingerprints, facial recognition, more natural interaction. And now we're getting down to less than 6 millimeters of thickness and 1 day battery life, always on, always connected. So again, a lot of changes. High performance computing, 2015, single thread, compute centric, 86 base CPUs, 3G, 4G wireless. Moving forward again to 2020, it's going to be data-centric processing, parallel processing, a lot of AI, deep learning. You're going to have high bandwidth memory for the connection to increase the bandwidth, virtualization and software-based networks. The speeds of the networks, 10 gigabits per second, going to 100G and 200G. 5G wireless, and then, but you want to do this all in the same power budget. So, a real challenge. Automotive, at least I'm driving now, basic infotainment with your radio, video, passive safety, airbags, automatic braking, and vehicle control. And this certainly is going to have a lot of changes. We're all aware of the ADAS, assisted driving. From the greener side, electric vehicles, hybrid electric vehicles, more natural interfaces again, voice and gesture control, infotainment, multimedia infotainment, 4G, 5G, and vehicle-to-vehicle communication. So with all of this, hopefully I will never rear-end anyone again. The Internet of Things is always this very low power computing, many sensors. And here we had the connectivity using Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. In 2020, the power savings, again, will be dramatic. The user experience is going to be smarter and more autonomous. Natural interface, all of these are focusing on a more natural interface. Sensors, we're going to have motion, chemical, bio, and security, looking at your iris, your fingerprint. So again, a lot going on in all of these areas, big changes in the markets. So what is TSMC doing as a foundry and as a company that has an open innovation platform for an ecosystem of solutions so that people can use our processes effectively in the products? Well, we're focusing having solutions for these 4 product areas: the smartphone, high-performance computing, automotive, IoT. And if we look at the processes we've listed over here, our N10, N7, N7 Plus, those will target high performance and it will for the computing, smartphone, and automotive. For the smartphone and automotive, 16 FFC and 12 FFC are also good solutions. And even for the smartphone, a lot is still being done in 28 HPC plus, 22 ULP. IoT with the very ultra-low power, we're looking at the more mature processes, 16 FinFET-C, 12 FinFET-C, and our 28 process, and 40 ULP, ULP being ultra-low power. So TSMC, as you can see from this chart, we have processes from 0.5 micron, and we are already developing 5 nanometer. 7 nanometer, the red means it's available. So in this chart, you see that 7 nanometer is available now. It is at V1.0. As we finish the logic process, we begin to work on all these variants of other processes, MEMS, image sensor, embedded non-volatile memory, RF, analog, high voltage, embedded DRAM, BCD. So when we look at the diverse needs of these product areas, we try to have processes that will meet all of those needs and address all of those. This is IP Talk, so we'll talk a little bit about IP. We do have a comprehensive IP portfolio. TSMC, we provide just in the area of the foundation IP, the standard cells, PLLs, well, SRAM, and the IOs. We have an OIP ecosystem, and we have many partners here who are exhibiting at the Design Automation Conference, and they help us in providing this full set of IP for this set of processes. So the sensors, PVT, analog, multi-time programming, one-time programming, and then we have embedded memories, we have soft IP for some of the controllers, and we have a set of interface IP where the different PHYs, DDR, PCIe, USB, etc. are available. And you can look on ChipEstimate, and you can search for how you could acquire those IPs. This slide shows our open innovation platform ecosystem. We have 43 IP providers who are part of our open OIP. We have in the EDA space another set, design centers, and the VCAs. Those are the ones help you do your designs. So I hope you can take a look at this and visit some of the companies who are providing IP here at the Design Automation Conference. We also have a quality program. Part of the requirement of being an IP Alliance member at TSMC is to go through a qualification assessment process of the IP. That assessment process has several levels: the physical reviews, which are DRC, LVS, DFM compliance, pre-silicon, which would be how your margin reports, how does your design actually meet the specs. Then, of course, we manufacture silicon, and we have typical silicon, split lot silicon. We have the capability to do testing inside of TSMC, and we track the volume production of the IP through the IP tagging process. And we are here at ChipEstimate, and you may search for TSMC. There's a Foundry page for TSMC at ChipEstimate.com. You may go in and search for different IPs, and that you can go to their website and do that. So to summarize, TSMC, of course, has a foundry with many processes. We're focused on providing solutions, ecosystem solutions for 4 key areas that are growing: mobile, high-performance computing, automotive, IoT. With those processes, we're working with our OIP ecosystem. We have 16 years of having this. We have 100 ecosystem partners, 13 technology generations, 14,000 different IPs available, 8,200 tech files, 90 plus EDA tools that have been supported, etc. So with this ecosystem, we do believe that we have the means to help our customers get into volume production quickly in these areas. Thank you.